Hi guys, this is M from Narcissistic Abuse Rehab. Our topic for today is stay no contact. No contact is a solution that's helped many survivors of narcissistic abuse achieve total healing. The survivor severs all ties with the narcissist so that they can process the relationship and apply themselves to whatever self-work is needed to recover. For many survivors, no contact is an essential strategy for achieving total healing from narcissistic abuse. It is the most effective way to untangle ourselves from the toxic emotional ties and cognitive distortions we develop as a consequence of exposure to pathological narcissism. The hardest part of no contact is that most survivors struggle with traumatic bonding as a result of the coercive control tactics used by narcissists. The best way to resist the trauma bond is to pull it out by its roots. To that end, here are 4 reasons to stay no contact from the narcissist. Number 1, the narcissist is toxic. Someone with narcissistic personality disorder has a distorted self-image. Narcissists are preoccupied with prestige and power. One of the main features of narcissistic personality disorder is impaired empathy. In addition to this, a narcissist develops a superiority complex to shield their fragile sense of self that is regularly mangled by real and perceived narcissistic injuries. They have a fundamental distrust of people, so they invent a false persona to mirror people they envy and bend them to their will. Because narcissists are maladaptive, in the best case scenario, this will usually play out as some form of exploitation. However, in the worst case scenario, the narcissist will psychologically and sometimes physically destroy the person they've targeted for abuse. Number 2, you will lose yourself. Once a narcissistic abuser has charmed their way into our lives in the guise of a false persona, they use a very subtle but powerful manipulation tactic on us called intermittent reinforcement. Intermittent reinforcement is one of the most robust manipulation tactics in existence. In the context of narcissistic abuse, it is a psychological conditioning program the abuser introduces during the devaluation stage of the abuse cycle. Now, during the love bombing phase, the narcissist responds with consistent positivity to the behavior of the target. During the devaluation phase, the narcissist responses become unpredictable. The instability causes the target to try harder and harder to get the narcissist to respond positively. You start to crave their reassurance and approval. And this is when your soulmate suddenly goes from hot to cold. One moment they're Dr. Jekyll, and the next they're Mr. or Mrs. Hyde. Today you're the love of their life. Tomorrow you don't know where you stand with them. If you confront them about their behavior, you will be gaslit. The narcissist will tell you they have no idea what you mean. They'll become the picture of dumb insolence. No matter how stable you were when you entered the relationship, intermittent reinforcement sends your feelings into flux. You will find yourself on an emotional roller coaster, struggling to regulate your feelings. You will go from up to down, then up again as your life becomes more and more chaotic. You struggle to stay grounded while holding on to the relationship. Meanwhile, the narcissist is pulling all the strings to destabilize you, modify your behavior, and make you compliant. Number 3, you'll get caught in the wheel of dysfunction. Pathological narcissists deliberately plant seeds of dysfunction in the minds of their targets. The purpose is to make you compliant to their whims and wishes. Intermittent reinforcement can reshape a person's identity as it cultivates an addict's mindset in the target. It is the principle that gets people hooked on a slot machine or on Candy Crush Saga. When you experience it in a relationship, you're going to feel a lot of fear and anxiety. These emotions cause a lot of the stress hormone cortisol to pump through your body as you twist yourself into knots, trying to understand what's happening to you. Naturally, you want to get rid of these feelings of tension and unease. You're willing to do whatever it takes to return to the love bombing stage. Amid the ego stroking and soothing, you didn't understand that the narcissist was grooming you and that the love bombing was part of the cycle of narcissistic abuse. If you're with a narcissist, dysfunction seems normal. And finally, number 4, you'll feed the trauma bond. These manipulation tactics cause the formation of strong emotional ties between you and the narcissist. These emotional ties are known as trauma bonds. Trauma bonds are dangerous because they keep us emotionally attached to the person who's abusing us. The trauma bond is not a part of you. Think of it as an emotional GPS tracking system the narcissist has placed in your mind. During no contact, you learn the tools to help you dislodge this foreign object from your senses so that it can no longer distort how you see yourself and the world at large. The trauma bond is painful and difficult to break. When you are no contact, you have a chance to wake up, return to Kansas, and leave that fake wizard in Oz. Concentrate on healing. Stay away from toxic people. Block their numbers on your phone. Block their email addresses. Block them on your social media. Block anyone you know who's going to post about the narcissist. Exit the narcissist's sphere of influence and don't allow them any access to your mind. Until you cut off every string, you'll never be free from the puppet master. Guys, that's all I have for you today. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe and share this video so we can grow our channel. That's it for now. Be good to yourself and we'll talk again soon.